Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Stallions ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Dukes offense will go on the attack first. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And the Dukes are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They go to the ground. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Sometimes it just seems like you don't have your act together at the start of the game. 3rd and a mile and a half on the opening drive. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Grant. Makes the grab. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw again. A strike downfield. There he goes. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And he will take it in. Touchdown, James Madison.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Stallions offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Finds his man. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Pressure coming. Finds his tight end. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They punt it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give from the gun. Past the 45. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To the air, it's Grant. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Dukes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Rush is on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Stallions line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They're going back to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's got it again. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
It's caught. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Red pass, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. It's a reverse. Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Still on his feet at the 45. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The sure hands, it's Williams. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. Motion from the back. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, it's Grant. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Dukes will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, and he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to the ground with the running back. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nowhere for him to run again, and now fourth down is going to be a tough one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the returner is stopped. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Grant. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll try to pound their way in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll try the left side. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Stallions will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Now the pitch. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Scanning the field, it's Grant. Puts it out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. They're setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Under fire. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, he's got some space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Gets the back moving. Looking to pass. It's Grant. Finds the tight end. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. And the Dukes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Might as well give it to him again. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Absolutely center cut. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The lone back's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Right on the money. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Grant. Makes the grab. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's a heat. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the move, it's Roberts. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Grimes. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Throws toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going for it all. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. He's running free down the middle. The inside, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, James Madison.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The give on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. All wideouts, no backs. To throw, it's Grimes. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Manning.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Stallions will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Dukes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll keep it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Line is set on 3rd down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.